most of the papers are reporting that it looks as if the leadership of the NPP doesn't understand the what's really happening in the country, how they are maybe underestimating how people are feeling in the country. And so the way they are tackling issues, for example, the attitude of KT Hamond yesterday on the committee, he made a comment like he doesn't buy fuel and so he doesn't know how fuel prices are made and so on and so forth. People, they just don't understand what's happening in the country. So,
in Ghana, as in, should I say every country? Not every country, because there are banana republics dotted around the world. Mm-hmm. You know? But in all decent countries, they have experts who constantly, on a minute-by-minute situation, are trying to paint the true picture of the state for the guidance of leaders. And I'm talking about the intelligence community. There ought to be, and I believe that there are people in the intelligence community who are not MPP, who are not NDC, who are only professional analysts. Because if you don't have that, then we should forget it. We should just pack bag and baggage and go home. Now, if there are those professionals in the system, and I believe that there ought to be those professionals in the system, then I'm beginning to wonder, because some of the attitudes we are seeing from leadership suggest that they are not in sync with the reality on the ground at all.
Exactly.
So either they are ignoring professional advice, or they are not getting the requisite professional advice. Yes, I see some of the statements which are coming, coconut heads and all of that. and I'm sitting back and I'm wondering, hey, are these people really in tune, with the situation on the ground? Because if you know the situation on the ground, you would not be making such comments.
Would not be made at all.
Uncle, I think you know Mr. KT Hamond. And you've known him for a very long time. And
I'm not commenting on his conduct. I'm commenting
the
on
general conduct.
I'm making general comments.
The coconut head and stuff that you are referring to. It's all in reference to.
I withdraw the coconut head. I withdraw
it's
the
all in
coconut
reference
head.
to Honorable KT Hamond. But Kwesi, I think it will be unfair to use just one statement.
Yeah, I made him as an example of
yes.
happening.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think the government is oblivious of what is happening at all. In fact, the president, the last State of the Nation, the last statement he did to the nation, it was very clear that we are in crisis.
You're forcing me to go into details.
No, I'm just in reference to crisis.
In crisis of these proportions. You get your leaders looking you in the face and saying, you people, you are even lucky to have us as leaders. What does that tell you? Should that kind of statement be made today? Should that kind of statement be made today? Do you want us to go into the details?
No. I'm just responding to what my brother just said in reference to what Honorable KT Hamond said. And I'm saying that it will be unfair for him to use just that one to generalize. I believe very strongly that the government is not oblivious of the fact that we are in crisis. The president himself made it clear that we are in crisis. And he himself outlined measures to ensure that we come out of this crisis as quickly as possible.
Right.
So we are not in any way, as you put it, not aware of what is going on within the system. Because I buy fuel myself. I buy fuel, and I know that what I used to buy has doubled. So I feel it as others do. And let me assure you that the government is doing everything within its power to ensure that we come out of this very difficult situation as quickly as possible.
You see, yesterday I was speaking to a young parent. Only yesterday, a few hours ago, speaking to a very young parent who has a 3-year-old daughter. And he told me his salary for the month and everything. And Pampers for babies. Pampers for babies. Used to buy it at 100 and something. bought it yesterday at 500 and something.
Pampers.
For babies. Now, they need a pack in the house, a pack at the school, and a pack somewhere, 3 packs a month. At least 3 packs a month. That's almost 1,600, 1,700 a month.
For Pampers only.
You haven't come to wipes. You know, you buy the Pampers and you buy the wipes. So for this young parent, for every month, for Pampers and wipes, food no day inside. Nothing day inside. Has to spend close to 3,000 a month on Pampers and wipes. Can you appreciate the situation?
I do. I do. As I said, I
Pampers and wipes.
I do.
You understand? I mean, when you come to medicine, oh my God. When you come to medicine, don't go there. As they say, don't go there.
Hey, both
everybody is talking about petrol.
Yes.
It's not just petrol.
But because petrol has a rippling effect.
No.
Almost.
How is the petrol effect on Pampers and wipes? There's a certain effect.
Yeah, there's effect.
But
Because
it is
somebody
not-
who sells
it is
in
not
Tamale
that
or
huge.
something like that will normally have to pick it from Accra. So the
Master,
transportation cost.
the
and everything.
effect of petrol on, say, cassava is not the same effect on Pampers and wipes.
That's true.
And it's not the same effect on drugs.
That's true.
You understand? The effects vary. So,
That's true.
but, Master, the situation is troubling. You understand?
Anyway.
And that is why public discourse ought to be measured. That is why leaders ought to be a little sensible.
That I agree with you.
So
please forgive KT. You forgive KT Hamond.
I haven't mentioned his name,
No,
Master.
I'm just referring to my brother. Kwesi. Forgive.
So you're talking to Kwesi. Okay, fine.
I'm saying that I used
No, I know, but I know, you know,
as a
KT has a lot of.
Yes.
He cracks a lot of jokes. Of course, some of the jokes are quite expensive, especially at this particular moment. Because I watched 2 of your sound bites. One, he was admitting that he has a car, and that fuel has gone up. And then just a few,
in the next
one, he says he doesn't have.
he
a
doesn't
car.
buy fuel. Because
Yes,
he doesn't
so
have a car.
I think sometimes he puts a lot of friendly comment just to excite the crowd. But I'm not sure it's a reflection of the generality of the government's position on issues. Government is very, very worried and serious about the current situation on the ground, and it is doing everything possible to ensure that we come out of it quickly.